What's up, everybody? This is Jason Jamino, aka Klutz Leo, and my always beautiful, gorgeous co-host Matt, 16-bit
Yeah.
bear. The holidays are upon us. It's that time of year. Not only do we have all the games that we've wanted all year, we also get the games or actually we don't get the games we wanted all year because they got pushed back to the first quarter of 2018. uh, but we got some deals coming out. We're gonna kind of maybe dive in a little bit of that and what we kind of expect for the holidays. I'm getting a sore throat, so I apologize if I sound absolutely terrible right now. But how you doing, Matt? You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm doing okay.
Good. That's always a bonus for the end of the week. Do you work tomorrow? Do you have a holiday?
I work on Saturday.
Saturday.
And
Oh,
I'm doing Extra Life on Sunday through Monday, but
yeah, Sunday through Monday. Okay, sweet.
yeah.
That should be fucking awesome. I'm gonna try to make sure I catch all of it. There's no way I'm staying up for 25 hours. You're a fucking.
Yeah.
You're a fucking animal. I can't do that.
It's gonna be crazy.
So yeah, this Sunday, Sunday to Monday, Matt will be streaming 25 hours on this channel right here, Extra Life. We're gonna set up the donation button on the bottom. That's gonna set up for the Extra Life, connected to his account. And we are currently really high between you and Mike. I haven't messed with it, but yeah, I think we're getting close to like $2,000 already, which is pretty friggin' amazing.
Really damn nice.
Yeah, it's pretty slick. So go ahead and dive into the new releases, the first couple.
Yeah.
Days.
So this week there's a decent amount of new releases. We had first thing coming out on the 6th, I believe. Yeah, The Ghost in the Toy Box Chapter 1 coming out for PSVR. Then we have ATV Drifting Trucks coming out on the 7th, which was Tuesday for PS4.
Drifting trucks.
Assault Android Cactus this Tuesday as well. These are all going to be Tuesday. Xbox One Discovery for PS4.
Mm-hmm.
Farming Simulator Nintendo Switch for Switch, obviously. I actually picked that game up. That's pretty fun. Guardian of the Galaxy Episode 5, the Telltale game that came out for PS4, Xbox One, PC. I believe that's the last episode in that series or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Hitman Game of the Year Edition is on PS4, Xbox One, and PC. So that's the Hitman game that was like broken up into like episodes, and you can get all of it now. And it also like gives you the exclusive contracts and stuff that were like timed. You can now do those.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So that was PS4, Xbox One, PC. Hand of Fate 2, PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Hand of Fate was actually one of the first games I ever wrote a review for video games wise. And it was actually really cool. Hand of Fate 2 looks pretty cool. I heard some good things about it, so
That's awesome.
Definitely.
I have not seen much on it, but yeah, I heard it did really well the last time.
Yeah, it's like so it's like this. It's kind of like Diablo, but it mixed like dungeon crawling with like cards, and like you like gain your deck, and I don't know, it's really cool.
That's pretty sick.
I liked it a lot. I'm a little disappointed this one's not on Switch because I think they would do better on a mobile platform, because that was my big problem with the first one, is like it wasn't fun to sit down in front of my TV and play. So I don't know. And then still on Tuesday we have Heroes of Monkey Tavern coming out for Switch. Horizon Zero Dawn: The Frozen Wilds, that's the DLC for Horizon Zero Dawn, that is coming out for PS4, obviously. Then we have Jeopardy for PS4, League of War VR Arena for PSVR, Minecraft Story Mode Season 2 Episode 4 for PS4, Xbox One, and PC.
There we go.
If you pre-order the Need for Speed Payback Deluxe Edition, you can pick that up. Well, you could have picked it up on Tuesday for PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Neo Complete Edition, which was a PS4 exclusive, is now on PC.
Really?
Professional. Yeah, it was. That's all it was on before. Sorry. And then Professional Construction Simulation on PS4, Super Hypercube on PC, Sonic Forces, unfortunately, has been released, and that's on PS4, Xbox One.
Yeah, I don't
PC,
know if that's doing any well. It's not doing well, is it?
Yeah, no, I mean, I know on PC it has bombed because there was like awful bugs and stuff, so it's like not even playable.
And Mario gets an amazing game, and Sonic gets shit on.
Yeah, and then Xbox One, we got Xbox One and PC. I believe it's cross-buy. You can get Super Lucky's Tale. Uno is on Switch.
Dude, Uno. Okay, I gotta talk about Uno for a second.
Yeah, no, go for it.
So when the Xbox 360 came out,
yeah,
I think a couple months into it, Uno came out for the Xbox 360, and I was hyped, like beyond hyped in this game. I worked at Best Buy, and I was like, dude, Uno's coming out. It's a 4-player online like match. We need to get down. And I talked to so many people in the game, this Uno game, and we would just get hammered and just be absolutely raging at each other because of Uno. Like you'd be playing also be like, draw 4, motherfucker, you'd be screaming. So I really hope they bring that back, like the same the same idea in the online multiplayer, because it was savage. Like this game, we got really pissed off at each other. Sorry, keep
I
going.
mean, with it coming out for the Switch, I honestly don't even know if it would have online multiplayer right now. But
Yeah, I don't know. It may just be local, but
yeah,
I don't know how it'd be local because you'd be able to see the cards on the screen.
yeah, I don't know. I definitely want to check that one out. But regardless, we have Way of Redemption for PS4, Wheel of Fortune for PS4 and Xbox One, which I'm actually pretty pumped about. I really like Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune is the shit.
Yeah, and then we have, let's see here, final thing for Tuesday, Xbox One X. The system was released. I'll talk about that a little bit later. But yeah, definitely excited for that. I guess if you want the next few days.
Yeah, I'll go
or
for
whatever.
sure. So this is starting the 8th, which was yesterday. 911 Operator came on Xbox One. This one, I heard about this one, but I have not played it. And it's kind of like a simulator, isn't it? Kind of like a simulator type of game that I don't know.
What's cool about it, I actually had this game for the PC. I played a lot on PC when it first came out or whatever.
Yeah.
What's cool is like you can type in like your zip code or whatever, and it'll pull up like your actual your area, and it'll like
Google
populate
Maps or
it
something?
with shit. Yeah, it uses like Google Maps or some other weird fucking, I can't remember. It was not Google Maps, but it's some other weird mapping program. But it's pretty neat. The problem is like it doesn't pull up like the whole town. Like it just pulls up like a certain like kilometer by kilometer like section of where that your zip code is located.
Yeah.
So it's pretty fun, and it doesn't stay true to like where the fire stations are and shit. I mean, this is when I played on a PC when it first came out, so I don't know if they've changed anything.
Probably.
But I mean, it was just neat. It's like cool that like you're in your town and like you're like dispatching like the fire fire department stuff, and it can get really micromanaging and really like difficult, but it was super fun. I played it I think for like 5 or 6 hours one night. I just played it all night, but then like I haven't gone back to it. But I mean, it's a cool game. It's definitely worth a check out if you like those simulations.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna have to check that out. So also that came out yesterday. Max: The Curse of the Brotherhood. That came out on PS4. That actually, I played that on Xbox One when it first came out. It's been on the Xbox One for a long time, and it was pretty fun.
Yeah, which is a weird thing because I thought it was one of those that Xbox helped develop, like they helped fund the development of that game.
Yeah.
So I'm surprised to see it move to PS4. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but I was pretty sure Xbox helped with the development of that game, and like I thought they helped the studio get off the ground or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know the story behind it, but yeah, it was a fun little game. So that'd be something to definitely pick up if you. It wasn't too scary or gory, so it may be something for younger kids. Coming out today. We have the Ace of Seafood, PS4. I have no idea what that is, to be honest. Curse Castilla, that was on a PS Vita. PS Vita still getting some love. And the Switch got a ton of love today. We had Koi DX, Maria the Witch, Octodad, the Deadliest Catch. Sorry, I always screwed that one up. That's a really amazing game if you haven't played it yet. Rockin' Racing Off-Road DX, Spellspire, Super Putty Squad, Talomere, and Cat Quest all came out on the Switch today. Also, something else came out today that's not on the list. South Park. What was it called? The Phone Destroyer. That came out today. That's like a card-based game. That's basically it's like any other card game that's been out lately. The Clash of Clans had that spin-off where you have to play the cards and you get so much power that charges up. So it's a pretty fun game. If you like South Park's humor, I'd definitely pick it up. I created a GameOctane guild already, so if anyone wants to play, you can hop in. Tomorrow, Doom comes out for the Switch, which is probably one of their biggest games since Mario. I think a lot of people are hyped about it to get on Switch. I don't know how.
I'm super. Yeah, we'll talk about that actually in the hype section. I'll wait for that. But
the Zelda Champion Amiibos came out today or tomorrow. Football Manager 2018. Football not being American football, that is European football or anywhere else in the world besides America football. Left Hand Path, that's PCVR. Mario Party, the Top 100 comes out on the DS for no apparent reason because they hate the Switch, I guess. Need for Speed Payback comes out tomorrow. This is one I was hyped for last week. It looks pretty good. It looks like it got a decent storyline.
It's been bombing.
I
For
know
view
it's been bombing.
wise, so.
I think it's been tanking, but I thought I was kind of hyped for it because I thought I was gonna actually pick itself up, and I don't. I guess it
Yeah.
hasn't, unfortunately. Skyforge come out with Xbox One. Snipper Clips DLC is still trying to stay alive. That came out tomorrow. Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy PC and Whoopo, PS4 and Xbox One.
No idea what Whoopo is.
I don't know what Whoopo is, and I don't know what the was it Ace of Seafood.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm afraid to Google it on my computer. I don't know what kind of viruses I'll get. But
Yeah, that's true.
look up
Oh,
on
okay.
4chan later.
Oh, don't do that. I wouldn't.
Oh man, so we've been playing this week. What's been on your list?
So yeah, I mean, I've been playing kind of a lot of stuff this week. I haven't really felt like playing too many games really at all. So I've just been kind of jumping around, but I've been playing a lot of Assassin's Creed Origins.
Uh-huh. That
When I
looked
had
good when you
time.
were streaming it the other day. It looked pretty awesome.
Yeah, when I streamed that first night, I played a lot, and then I kind of like fell off. I was like, man, I want to wait because I really want to see how good it looks on the Xbox One X because
Yeah.
I got the Xbox One X, and I was super pumped for that. So I installed a bunch of the games on my X, and I've been kind of jumping around. But Assassin's Creed Origins, I'm not one of those guys. Like I bought a 4K TV, and I was like, I can't fucking tell the difference. You know what I mean? Like I was like, I don't know, like. But with the Xbox One X and Assassin's Creed, I can really, really tell the difference. Like
Really?
it's the first time I've ever been like, shit, I can totally see a difference. Like, it's great. Like, so I've been messing with that a lot. I jumped into a little bit of Shadow War, fell out of it, was like, I don't know, I'm not feeling it again. I played a little bit more of the South Park game,
Yeah.
the actual game. It's just not in the mood for that. Played a little bit of Mario. I don't know if you've been playing Mario, but I think the hype of Mario kind of has like died down.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think once the speedrunners start getting a hold of it, the hype really starts dying down on a lot of things for some reason. But I played it quite a bit the first couple days. I was able to try to I had time to play it, but it's a fun game. I just don't know.
Fun.
I just don't know if the replayability is there. Like Mario 64, like it's not. It doesn't have the drive to get all the stars and stuff like that.
Well, yeah, I'm just a little overwhelmed. I think is my problem. Is like I'm like Jesus Christ, there's so many fucking moons. Like, so I mean, I think it's just where it's so much that's kind of like overpowering me. And I just don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Regardless, so I've been messing with my Switch a lot. I've been playing a lot of Farming Simulator on the Switch. I picked that up the same night as the Xbox One X, and surprisingly, it's super fun. Like, I mean, if you like those farming simulator
it's fun
games,
and it's deep. Well, I reviewed it for the PC.
nice. Okay,
And
so which one did you?
It's on the website. The recent one. It may have been 16. I don't know if it was 17.
Okay, because I played 17 for PS4 when it first came out. I rented it because I was like, I'm gonna play this because I've never fucking heard of it. And I was like, wow, this is really deep, but it's not something I want to sit in front of my TV and play. And that's why it's perfect for the Switch, is because like I'll just take it with me, and I'm like, oh, let me jump in real fast and like mess with my field a little bit.
Yeah,
it's definitely cool. What's really cool is like
it's really big in Europe. That's most of the tractor brands and everything are all European brands. But on PC was cool with the multiplayer. So I don't know if there's a multiplayer aspect on the Switch, but you're able to like go to people's farms and help them out, and it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I don't think there is on the Switch. I'm not too far into it, but it's really fun, and it looks great and it runs great on the Switch, which is just really surprising. And it's one of those things where like I went out and bought it because I want to support third-party developers on the Switch, so I'm definitely gonna pick up their games. Oh, and another game I've been playing on the Switch. This is not random, but have you heard of This Is the Police?
Yes, I tried to get a copy for us for review purposes because they just re-released it for the Switch. They didn't give it. We were too late, I think, for the PC and PlayStation 4. It may have just been PC. And I talked to him again. I'm like, "It'd be cool. Can we get in there?" Like, yeah, sure. Just redo it. And I didn't get anything back yet from.
Well, I mean, I picked it up for the Switch, so like maybe I'll mess with it. But it's one of my favorite games. I played it on PC, and it's one of those like where a lot of people are pissed because it's $30 on the Switch. It's normally a $20 game, but it's a great game. So I definitely went out and I supported those developers, and I think people should too.
Yeah, no,
it
looks
what have
very
you been
awesome.
playing?
I started on Sunday playing Blaster Master, which is the next kind of like my retro game I've been working on. It's really fun. It's I don't know if anyone's familiar with it, but what it is you have like a little tank and you can shoot and you get power ups and stuff.
What is this on?
This is on NES.
So wait, because there's a Blaster Master I thought on the Switch. Is that like the
That's the same
continuation
one
of it?
but redone. It's like the HD version.
Okay,
So I'm playing the OG one. Um,
nice.
so basically, like you have the tank, you can go around and shoot, but then there's certain points where you can hit select, and then you also you pop out, and then if you go into a door, it becomes like a top down, like a 3/4 view. So like the game changes throughout. Like it's pretty well done for the Nintendo. It's like it's pretty. I don't know. I think it's pretty advanced for the game it was back then. So I'm playing that. I got pretty far just messing around, but good buddy Con Cakes told me that if I play the Japanese cart, it has unlimited continues, but the North American one only gives you 3 for whatever reason. So if you're trying to learn the game, play it with the Japanese ROM, because you will then be able to play forever and not have to start from the beginning over and over and over again. Pro tip. Also been playing Fortnite. Kind of dove back into it after the last update I saw. I was like, you know what, let me try it again. I
Was
played a
that Battle
little
Royale Fortnite, or were you
both.
playing like
I
vanilla
played both.
Fortnite?
I played the battle royale. I ended up getting like 4 kills one round. I was in the top 8. I was like, oh shit! Like I'm starting to tear shit up. I'm getting good. And then the next round I played, I died like in 10 seconds. So, it really depends. But I found a couple good like stashes. I know most of them are random, but I hit it perfectly. I was just going through and just wrecking dudes. So it was pretty good. I played a little bit with a buddy online of the main story. I don't know what they call. I don't know what you would call it. The PVE. I guess you call it, player versus everyone. They have. I forgot the term. I forgot the terminology they have for it.
No,
a lot of the
just like a
updates made
story
the
mode.
game a lot smoother than the last time I played. It was really fun, and if you get to a certain point in the story, you can start working on the Halloween quest, which they still have up. I don't know how long they're going to keep it up, but and they added a ton of things like collections now. So if you have like when you get the cards of people and survivors and stuff, and you have duplicates, you can throw them into a collection, which will give you like a fat amount of XP. You can't touch them again once they're in the collection, but once you collect like a full chunk, you'll give you like massive amounts of XP, and you can level up super awesome. So it's cool. I'm starting to enjoy both aspects of it again. It's been kind of those games where I have a couple minutes, let me just pop in and kind of do a couple things and grind something out and be good. But that's been fun. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, this cold.
I think we're all feeling like crap. So
Grayson had it, and then he's starting to get over it, and I'm getting it now. So it's just,
Oh my God.
and I got a 3-day weekend. So great, I'm gonna be sick during the 3-day weekend probably. Fantastic. Anyway, hype. What are we hyping on this week?
Yeah. So I was trying to think, and I have it's blank on the dock because I don't know what I'm excited for. I guess Doom, but like I'm not picking it up anymore because I'm really pissed that it's not a red cartridge. And I'm sticking to my guns. Like that's what I said. Like if it's a red cartridge, I'm gonna buy it. And if it's not a red cartridge, I'm not
Okay,
gonna
I was
buy
like,
it.
what are you talking about? Okay, I get
Yeah,
that.
because
I'm
like
picking up-
the original cartridge for N64, I think I mean I'm not doing it on Super
Sorry.
Nintendo. Was Doom on Super Nintendo?
Okay.
I know they made Doom 64. Doom 64 is the one I had. I'm not sure if they made Doom on Super Nintendo. But regardless, I had Doom 64 and like I had the red cartridge and like that was cool. So like I don't get why they wouldn't do that. Like I feel like they just missed a huge opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, no, fuck it, I'm not gonna pick it up. I really wanted to pick it up, but it's one of those games like where I have it on PC. I paid $20 for it on PC. I'm not gonna turn around and pay $60 for it. Again.
Yeah. Why would you want to do?
And like
it
I
again?
want to, like again, like earlier I said, I want to support third-party developers that are coming to the Switch, but I'm a little confused why like when you price your game full price, bringing it to the Switch, and you don't add anything to it. You know what I mean? Like there's. If you would have made a red cartridge, I would have bought it. Just and I know that's stupid, but like Skyrim, I'm a little pissed that Skyrim's $60 for the Switch when it comes out. Like I was super
That's
pumped
kind
for
of
Skyrim,
ridiculous.
and I'm like, that's like a 10-year-old game almost. Like
Yeah,
not really, but like
that's pretty silly.
I mean, it's super old and like it's just a definitive edition, and you're charging me $60 for it when I literally think the definitive edition is like $20-$30 or whatever, maybe $40 like at GameStop, brand new. I know they're gonna have it on sale for Black Friday, but like. Why is the Switch version still marked at $60? And like I don't know, that just it's like I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place because I want to support developers, but like when Bethesda, who could literally take a loss, like they make enough money on Switch stuff, they want to sell it for full price.
Yeah.
So I don't
I'm
really
gonna
know what
hard
I'm
pass
excited
on it for
for
sure if
because
it's $60.
I was pumped for Skyrim. I was pumped for Doom. I was pumped for LA Noire, but after watching that launch trailer they have for the Switch version, it looks like hot dog shit. I was like, oh my god, like
I haven't seen it. I'll
you gotta watch
check it
it.
out
You
after.
gotta watch. And I don't know if that's just what it looked like back in the day, but like it looks so fucking bad. Like it
Well,
just, I don't know.
aren't they redoing it for HD for all
Well,
systems, right? For the new
no, that already
consoles.
came out. I'm pretty sure that already came out. I could be wrong there, but I'm pretty sure the remastered version already came out for Xbox and
So they, oh,
PS4.
yeah, that's what I thought. So they dumbed it down even more for Switch
I
users. That
think
sounds
so. Like
terrible.
I don't know. Um, maybe it's because I have that Xbox One X, so everything looks bad to me now. I don't know, but like I don't know. I'm really not excited for anything. There's, man, I really, yeah, I don't, I have no clue what I'm excited for. What about you?
We're
You
kind of
probably
at that lull. So yeah, we're kind of at that
exactly
lull
like
where it's like right before we get the holiday push for games, and it's
mhm.
like a lot of companies are like before the holidays because our game already came out. Like here's a bunch of sales, like Black Friday, and you're gonna have a lot of like the Steam sales are probably gonna hit, and stuff like that where you're gonna run into more sales than you're gonna get new releases. But one thing that we actually got accepted for, which I'm actually pretty hyped on, and I wrote about it earlier on the website, which Ryan reminded me because I thought he actually wrote on it, but it was me. The Darwin Project. This is a another arena-based game. I think it's only with 8 players though in this one. So it's an 8-player arena. Kind of think of it between a cross of like PUBG and the Hunger Games. And there is one player, so the ninth player, I believe, actually controls. What they call? Well, I forgot what they call them.
The game master? I don't know.
Scene master or something. I think it's the word scene is in there. But basically, if you see someone getting their ass kicked, like for you to get more XP, you can like drop them a weapon, or you can like turn the tides to this other character. Like if he's getting ganged up on, like he's like, oh, these two guys are cheating. They're actually, they actually know each other. They're not winning. You can go help the other people out, and because you're kind of like the overseer type of thing. That actually starts. There's a closed alpha that starts tomorrow, um, at 9 a.m. I will not be able to stream at 9 a.m., but there's no embargoes on it. So as soon as I get home, and free, and I don't feel like shit, even if I sound like a monster, I'm probably gonna still hop on. Since you're streaming all day Sunday, I'm gonna try to get what I can done. Probably tomorrow or maybe Saturday, maybe Saturday too. I don't know if you're doing anything on Saturday either, but
No.
it should be fun. It looks really fun. It's a kind of a cool idea. The artwork looks really great, and so I'm really excited to see that. So
Yeah, definitely. I'm like I agree with you on a lot of that. I will admit that the E3 presentation about it was super cringeworthy with like the shoutcaster. And it kind of didn't sell me on the game. But then afterwards, when I was reading more about it, and I was kind of able to sit down and just kind of like let the Darwin Project wash over me instead of it kind of be jammed down my throat with that presentation. I
yeah,
think it's a lot better when you see it.
yeah. I
And
feel like that scene cat, whatever you want to call it, whatever the
yeah,
overseer, scene or whatever it is. I feel like they didn't hype it the right way at E3.
yeah. Well, because I
And
totally
then
missed
when
that
you read
until
it
after.
afterwards, you're like, oh,
Hmm.
what the fuck? This is in here. Like they only showed this dude sneaking around with an axe, and he's following footprints. Like there's like harsh weather. So if you're just sitting in the open, you're gonna fucking die. It's not just
Yeah,
you're not just people killing you. It's like the nature and everyone else
and it
around you.
kind of reminded me a little bit of Overwatch, where each character kind of had its own like set of power. I could be totally off on that, but that's at least what it reminded me of. It seemed like,
So,
but
but yeah, I have it, or we have it. Well, I have it. Yeah, we're not gonna go into that. But anyway, um, yeah. So hopefully we're gonna stream that in the next couple of days. And if you want to stream it during your extra life, we can get that going too.
yeah,
If you
definitely we
want to take a
can try
break
to
or what
figure
you
it
want
out.
to do, because
We have no plans, so
it's good from 9 a.m. tomorrow to 9 p.m. Sunday Pacific
is
time,
that PST your okay?
PST. So
I was gonna say because I may be able to do it tomorrow during the day sometime, depending, but I don't know.
yeah, we'll figure it out. Either way, we're good.
Yeah,
New or hype? You already said hype. Never mind. We're good.
yeah, I didn't have anything for hype.
Yeah. News. What's going on in the news this week? What we got?
Yeah, so there's been some big news, and some big news just hit before we started, so
Yeah.
that was pretty exciting. But there's some big things, but not sure how big this is. This is big for all the people who like the Switch. Bandai Namco, they're gonna increase Switch support in 2018. And let's see here, what was the quote?
3 exclusive.
Yeah, 3 exclusives.
Uh,
They said we have put out 3 games on the Switch so far, and all of them are doing great. Stated Taguchi. it's a shame, but we didn't think the Switch would be accepted as fast. So it's kind of funny, like to see they're like, we didn't think the Switch was going to be great, or the Switch was going to be great.
Yeah.
It turned out it's good. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So we definitely want to, and yeah, they announced 3 exclusives.
They're all going to be Pac-Man. That's all it is.
Yeah. So I mean that's neat. It's kind of the whole story. It's not too much. Another just quick thing: faction rallies has started in Destiny this week.
Okay, explain that to me. Explain that to me, because I'm not in Destiny 2.
Yeah, so faction rallies. So there's 3 factions. There's the New Monarchy, Dead Orbit, and Future War Cult.
Okay.
And what you can do is you can you can jump on. What the fuck is going? I don't even know what the fuck's going on in chat right now.
Don't
You
worry
can-
about that.
Okay, so you can jump. You can pledge your allegiance to one of these 3 factions. They each have a weapon that you can unlock if they win the faction rally.
Oh,
so
okay. I think
to
we
get
talked about
tokens
this
for
a
the
little bit
faction
last
rallies,
time.
you have to run lost sectors. You blow up these things. You complete the lost sectors. You get tokens. You turn in these tokens for gear packages that give you probably shitty gear because that's how Destiny is. And you just do that. And at the end of the week, whoever has the most, whichever team gained the most packages or emblems or whatever, they win, and everybody can buy their weapon. And the people who were pledged that team can buy the weapon for a discounted price.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so it's neat. It's just kind of like a fun community thing. You kind of get together as a community. Usually, everybody on the Reddit's like, okay, this is the best weapon. Let's all pledge this. So that's what they do. There is an exploit right now that you can get 400, which is the max that you can, like, that's 20 packages. You can get that within like an hour of grinding. I did it this morning. I'll be 100% honest. Like, it's super easy.
Wow. Okay.
Go Google it if you want to just get your shit done. But yeah, so that started this week, and that's fun.
Interesting.
It's kind of the only thing.
Cool. That's good. It adds life to the game, so that's a bonus.
Yeah, definitely. It made me log in, and I haven't logged into Destiny for a while, so I don't know. The next thing we got, this comes from Ubisoft. Actually put out a post, and I think I found this by the way of Shinobi 602. So it looks like first 10 days of Assassin's Creed Origins have sold twice the amount of Syndicate. So in the first 10 days, so that's crazy because like Syndicate was the actual good one, Unity was the trash one. So in the first 10 days after launch, the newest Assassin's Creed has sold twice as much. Digital distribution is up 20 points.
That's awesome.
And yeah, and it looks like they have the biggest post-launch content, stream ever for Assassin's Creed history. So it looks like definitely Assassin's Creed's back. I do really hope they stay to that, 2-year cycle, and they take time with the next Assassin's Creed. I'm glad they're going to support this Assassin's Creed. I like how they're looking at this as a live service almost type of game.
Yeah.
Where they're going to support it with content updates and whatnot. But yeah, it looks exciting.
Yeah, that's legit.
Yeah.
Moving on to the fantastic Final Fantasy 15 Pocket Edition, now available for pre-reg on Android. If you want to get into the cutesy. Yeah,
did you play Final Fantasy 15 at all, or were you?
I don't have time for RPGs barely right now.
Okay.
So I never got into it. I'm assuming it's gonna go on sale sooner or later, and I'll probably pick it up then. I heard it's pretty good. I've seen some streams and stuff on it. I can't.
Yeah, it's on sale. Oh, we'll talk about that later. But yeah, it's actually on sale tomorrow. So.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Not tomorrow. So yeah, it's available for pre-reg on Android. So if anyone has the Android device, go and get the pre-reg. Sometimes they give you bonuses. I don't know if this one does. Let me click on it real quick and see if it does.
I actually don't know. I don't have the Google Play Store. I'm a little disappointed because I'm with iOS, and I was hoping I could, do whatever for iOS. But it looks really cool. I'm definitely really excited for this. It's kind of, the cute chibi art, and it's like 10 missions or whatever. They're gonna break up into 10 episodes, and you can run around. And it's supposed to have the combat and everything like the original game.
That's
so
cool.
That's definitely exciting.
Yeah, it doesn't say if you get a bonus. Like sometimes they'll give you like, oh, since you pre-regged, we'll give you like $1 free in items or something. But I didn't see anything like that on the market. But if you jump on the pre-reg, you'll get an alert as soon as it hits the market, so you can be one of the first people to actually download it that isn't a beta tester. So that's something to dive into. We also have Fire Emblem Warriors getting an update on November 16th. Excuse me. So it's a free patch. You don't have to worry about paying for this one. It's not DLC. bring the game to update version 1.2. It'll add the ability to sell multiple weapons at once, which was pretty shitty. They didn't have that to begin with. And I think they gave you a couple new costumes. They have broken armor models. You play this game? Have you played this one?
No, I love those Muso games, like the Dynasty Wars and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I like Fire Emblem, but a big no for me is if I can't create my own character. I like the Dynasty Wars where you make your own dude.
Yeah.
And since Fire Emblem, I believe, as far as I looked into it, like by reading the back of the box, it didn't tell me if I could make my own character or not. So it's a hard pass for me. Mm. It's also one of those that like, did you play like the Zelda Warriors or what, like Hyrule Warriors?
No, I did not play that game.
Yeah, so I mean, I played that one a little bit at my friend's house, and I just thought it was like really poorly done. You know what I mean? Like it was almost a copy and paste of a Dynasty Wars. Like I feel like they didn't add enough to it.
Probably what it was.
So I mean, I was kind of, I'm gonna wait on this one. Definitely, hopefully, if it drops, it won't drop because it's a fucking Nintendo game, so it'll be $60 forever. But
I hate that. But the patch version 1.2 is gonna be released in Japan. No word if the Western releases will get the same day or not. So if you are playing it in the United States or anywhere else, you may not get it on the 16th, but just know it is coming on its way.
Yeah, definitely. And another weird thing about DLC, so there's no word on the Breath of the Wild DLC, but it's assumed it's probably going to come sometime in December, because if so, they probably would have announced it by now.
You think so?
It may, if you want to put on your tinfoil hats, it may come tomorrow. Some people are thinking. Right now in the eShop, the Zelda Breath of the Wild DLC is listed as the 31st of December, but obviously that's a placeholder date on the Champions Ballad DLC. But yeah, in the description it says this pack is planned for release December 2017. So I mean that's kind of confirmation that's going to come out in December. Mm-hmm. But maybe Nintendo's trying to throw us off the scent, and maybe tomorrow with the Amiibo releases they're going to be like, boom, the DLC's here. We don't know. But
it may.
I guess we'll see.
You very well could be very right on that.
Yeah, I'm probably not.
Nintendo is very shifty.
Yeah.
They be shifty.
Do you want to take this next one?
Yeah, Call of Duty. Yeah. Call of Duty World War II. Ryan kind of jumped back in the game. He's got his first part of the review up. This is basically the single player campaign. He's going to touch base on the multiplayer and the zombie modes coming up. But Call of Duty World War II scored over $500 million in the opening weekend. $500 million in sales. That's twice as many units at launch as last year's Call of Duty. The highest total connected users it's ever been, Call of Duty. And it set PlayStation Day 1 record for digital full game sales. So this was huge for them. And even, what does it say? More than worldwide in its first 3 days of release, even topping the popular box office Thor Ragnarok and Wonder Woman combined.
Yeah, I don't understand why they compare it to movies.
I think they just wanted to compare it because it's entertainment. They just they want to boast about something, but
and this is coming from like their investor, memo showcase.
Oh yeah, this is just to get people to
as a gamer, I think it's a little like weird to just talk about like, oh, it's better than these movies combined. It's like, what? Okay, why does that matter to me?
That's cool. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Call of Duty is making some big waves, and so the Call of Duty World War II format is doing much better than the Advanced Warfare, obviously. So hopefully they don't do another one of those.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I really wanted to sit down and talk to Ryan about his experience with Call of Duty because after reading his review in progress, my experience with the single player was a lot different from his. Where I played it and I was like, man, this is like that first mission was storming the beaches of Normandy, which I was under the impression they weren't going to show because they were like, we've done this before 100 times. And doing that first mission did not feel like I was storming the beaches of Normandy on a next-gen console. Because, like, I can go back and play Medal of Honor Frontline on the GameCube, and, like, I remember that was fucking intense. You know what I mean? Like, that was just crazy. Like, and this didn't feel as, like, crazy and awesome. And, like, I think I killed, like, 15 guys in the whole storming the beaches, and then it was like, the mission's over. And I was like, what? Like, I don't know. I would just love to talk to him about his experience with the game because it was just so absolutely different from
Yeah,
my
maybe you can do it next week.
experience.
Do it next week. Maybe pull him
Yeah.
in the class. Pull him up. So
Um.
go for this one. I'll let you do this one because I got a cough.
Yeah. No, that's fine. Yeah. So so it looks like the next Nier game, so Nier Automata, came out and it's a lot of people's game of the year. It was amazing.
I
But the
never
game
played it,
director
but
did
people
talk.
are loving this game. Did you play this one?
Oh yeah, I jumped into it. I started to play it. It's one of those games where it's super dense and there's a lot to do, and when sometimes when I hit those games and I'm like, oh, I know I don't have time for this, I just back out and I'm like, I'll come back later. So it's sitting on my cross media bar on my PlayStation. I'm like, I definitely want to jump into it. The gameplay is fantastic. The graphics are fantastic. It's definitely cool sci-fi story. It's amazing, but it's one of those that like I know I didn't have time to devote to it, so I'm gonna come back when I have some more time. But definitely, it's obviously a sequel to the first Nier game, but they think that this time we're not gonna have to wait as long for a sequel, which is great because I think Nier was PS3 and the Nier Automata was like PS4, so it was a long time waiting. So
7 years.
Yeah, 7 years. Okay, I probably
Years.
said that in there. I was just trying to skim it.
No, I got you.
Yeah, so it's awesome that we can jump in or we can expect one sooner because it did sell what 2 million copies they said, which is mind-boggling for like a niche RPG, Japanese RPG, especially because it's a very Japanese game. Like
It's not Final Fantasy or
no, it's like
Kingdom Hearts. Like it's
yeah, it's way like okay, so like the girl obviously skimpily clad or whatever, she got a dress on, and like you can explode herself to like if you're about to die, you can like explode, and all her clothes will explode off, like self destruct, and she'll just be like almost butt ass naked, but she's a robot, so it's not like
the fuck.
she's naked. You know, it's weird. It's like it's super Japanesey. You know what I mean? This game director has came out and said he's like, I want to make an adult film. You know, so like he's a little fucking weird. So like it's that
Hey,
it's
sex
that
sells,
type of
right?
Japanesey. Like yeah, but it's the gameplay is super fantastic. So
Whatever.
you kind of gotta excuse all that weird shit.
Whatever works. Man. That works though.
And this next one, I thought you would be excited about.
Oh, I am beyond excited for this shit, man.
I was excited about until I read the whole article.
Hey, that's still pretty badass. So, what company is this? I gotta find this company first. Who did this?
I think it was a Kickstarter. So, this comes from Jill, whatever Rolling Stones fucking video game subsidiary is. But classic arcade machines, they say, are making a comeback at $100 a pop. And I saw that headline and I was like, oh, I gotta fucking grab this for Jason because he's gonna be excited. And the picture is extremely misleading because it looks like it's a centipede cabinet next to a desk.
Yeah, it's
and then
literally
you read the article
on the desk, and it's about the same size as the phone on the desk.
Yeah,
I want to put it in chat.
They're what 1/16 or 1/6 scale. They're super tiny. They're kind of like those little like they're like the ones you see at like Walmart. You know what I mean? That have one game on them. So I'm not sure why these are. People were freaking out about it so much, and like
I think it's more. It's basically gonna like the NES Classic, but the problem is that you're gonna look at the screen that's smaller than your Nokia fucking Razor flip phone. If you're in nostalgia and like you love Centipede and shit like that, yeah.
And I think it's like
you're gonna be hyped on it. It's gonna be cool, but
I don't know.
It's an actual wood cabinet. It's a tiny wood cabinet, and it actually has a movable trackball, which is tiny, but it's basically for collectors. It's not gonna.
Yeah, it's got to be more of a collector's piece than actual playing.
Yeah.
I don't know. But regardless, there's that for you dorks who want to play Centipede. I guess I don't fucking know. For you other dorks like myself, the people who make Pokemon Go and Niantic, they gave out their press release because there was a lot of this is the end of the quarter or whatever, so there's a lot of conference calls and whatnot going on, a lot of investor calls, so that's why all this information's coming out.
Get that money.
Yeah, so they talked about the magic of Harry Potter is coming to a neighborhood near you. It looks like Niantic is working on a Harry Potter game. A lot of people were pissed when they heard this news because they were like, "Fix Pokemon Go, you assholes!" But upon further investigation, it looks like they're partnering with WB Studios, who will be taking over active development of the Harry Potter game. It's called Harry Potter Wizards Unite, but they're just going to be using Niantic's, assets and programs and whatever the fuck you call that shit. But it's pretty cool because I mean, Pokemon Go is a is a success. I think a lot of people play it. I mean, I still play Pokemon Go.
I just re-downloaded it the other day, so I was kind of
Yeah,
interested to see what the new stuff was on it.
and like you know, Harry Potter is one of those cool franchises which I think can bring people in just like Pokemon. But I think Harry Potter can draw people in like because Pokemon kind of wears off after a while. I think for older people and people who didn't really grow up with it.
Yeah.
But I think Harry Potter has that little bit of staying power. I'm not saying I think this might be bigger than Pokemon. I don't think that at all because I know Pokemon is huge compared to Harry Potter. But I do think this one, it'll stand alongside the Pokemon Go and it'll stay around for a while. I'm definitely excited to see more about it because like it's Harry Potter, so you're not going to go around collecting stuff. So like, what are you going to be doing? Like, I don't know. And I don't know if any of you guys seen. It's called there's already a phone game out called Magus. I believe. I think it's an open or not open, but it's like paid beta or alpha. I joined it or whatever, and it's basically Harry Potter Go. Like it's the same thing. Like you're a wizard, you run around, and you collect roots and shit, and you fight monsters, and it's cool. But like, so they have to do something like that because like, I don't know. I guess I'm just excited to see where it goes, but it's not going to come out till 2018. I would assume probably late 2018. But
yeah, I'm sure
we'll
they got some work involved in it, that's for sure.
Yeah. And I think this next one, I think you might be excited about this one because I thought you talked about this game before.
Yup. Let's talk about Lineage. This game, I mean, it's been around for a little bit, but this game originally announced in 2011. But Project TL, which TL means the Lineage, it's coming out on Unreal Engine 4. It's supposed to be a sequel to the first Lineage game, which Lineage 2 is a prequel, so it'd be right after the original OG Lineage. The trailer doesn't have a release date, but it looks like it looks pretty clean. If anyone's watched the trailer, it's really smooth looking. It's really awesome. They're fighting this massive. What are these things?
I don't
called?
even fucking
It's
know.
like
Yeah,
an
it's a giant monster. Yeah, definitely go over to Kotaku and watch the video because they have it up there and
it's pretty impressive. But so it's I'm not expecting this to come out probably till late next year, if anything, because if you still have the name Project in your fucking title, you got some time left. If you don't even have your name on it, unless they really mean it to be Project, it's actually going to be in the title. I doubt that heavily, but it's coming out, so people that are super stoked on seeing this storyline grow.
Getting a mobile release? I thought it was like Lineage. Yeah, I thought Lineage 2 was coming to the. Lineage 2 Revolution. It's an open pre-registration.
That is it's like an MMORPG for mobile users. That's coming out fairly soon. I pre-reg for that too. Same story, same kind of timeline.
Okay.
But this one's going to be a full-blown sequel. Well,
so it's going to be more of a okay, that's fine. I was confusing the two. I think was my issue.
No, yeah, I kind of thought that too when I first saw. I was like, wait, what? I thought we already knew this was coming out, but this is actually the sequel to the game. So this is pretty good news for any Lineage fans. So I'm not going to dwell on too
Lineage
much.
Still has a strong community. I know that when I worked at GameStop about 5 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
we had a dude who would come in and he would buy every single Lineage card we had because he would sell them because like you couldn't find the cards in Canada, and his guild there was a lot of people in Canada, so he would send them to Canada, and he would come in and he would spend like we would get a stack of cards and he would come in and he would buy every single fucking card, and they were like $50 cards, so he would spend thousands of he would come in and drop like I don't even know how much it was thousands of dollars.
Wow.
On one trip because he was like selling them for double the price to his buddies in Canada or whatever.
Hey.
So that was crazy. I know that like Lineage 2, I believe it was what he was playing, like was like hardcore PvP focused and like you could like kill and like loot dead bodies that you killed so players could just lose all their shit.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to hear about it. It's definitely one of those games that like if they do launch with something like that, because I would love to play one of those hardcore MMOs, but if you come in too late, you're just left behind.
Yeah.
I would definitely love to check out whatever they call this, Project TL, and maybe jump in at launch, and that would be pretty cool. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, hopefully we get some more news back on that for sure.
Yeah, in maybe 5 or 6 years, I don't know.
Yeah, and when they drop the project title, you know how that works.
Yeah.
So Lawbreakers. Let's talk about Lawbreakers. So Lawbreakers is a game that we have yet to review. It's been hit and miss with a lot of people. But they actually have a free weekend on Steam, so jump in. They released a new update, which is an All Star Blitz update. Um, Basically,
It's also on sale during the weekend too.
I'm assuming this is kind of like Blitzball. I was trying to watch the videos. If anyone's familiar with Final Fantasy X, they had the Blitzball like game. They're in that big underwater thing, and you're trying to basically playing like soccer ish type of thing. Um, they released that inside the game, but it's free this weekend. Jump in, you can download it, and it's also on sale, I believe, on Steam. So if
Yeah,
you
it's
do
50% off, and it's on sale on PS4 as well.
yeah, so if you try it out on Steam, I think it's only free on Steam. I don't think you can play it.
I believe you're right on
Yeah.
that one.
Check it out. If you guys like it, drop them some bones. If you don't, let us know. I actually would like to know if people are enjoying this game or not. We have yet to review this, but
Yeah, and if you want to play, if anybody wants to play, hit me up on Steam because I definitely want to check out Lawbreakers. It's one of those. I tried to play our review copy on PS4, and my problem is it's an arena shooter, and I cannot play arena shooters on a mouse or a controller. I need to play it with mouse and keyboard. So I was waiting to try it out on PC, and I missed the last free weekend.
Ooh.
So yeah, I'm glad they're pulling another one, but yeah. Regardless, the big news. This is the big news that everybody's talking about.
Big news.
EA is acquiring Respawn Entertainment, developers of Titanfall. This came out just recently that EA has bought, I think, for $45 million. I can't find the number.
They announced this
now.
at like 2:00 Pacific time, so this is this just happened.
But so they EA now owns Titanfall. They own the rights to Titanfall, and they own Respawn Entertainment. A lot of people were. Oh yeah, we should play Sunday. A lot of people were saying that I think Jason Schreier has a tweet up about it, kind of the timeline. That EA and Respawn had a agreement that like what was the word? Kind of like in hockey, like where you have like a no trade clause where you can be like, oh, can I trade you here? And you can be like, no, I don't want to go there, and like they can overturn it. So this one company was trying to buy Respawn, and they're like, we'll buy you for this. I think it was Nexon, the people who like Maple Story. Or whatever. Nexon, it's not. They're not just Maple Story, but you know what I mean. They wanted to buy Respawn. EA saw that, and then like after they got the information that Nexon was trying to buy Respawn, it's kind of a weird timeline where EA then shut down Visceral, and then bought Respawn. So people are kind of making conjecture like, was this related? Did they shut down Visceral because they were going to buy Respawn? There's no proof right now, but the timelines kind of add up where it could be the case.
Wow, I didn't think of that.
Yeah, a lot of people are pissed off at EA about that. At least that I've been seeing. Again, it's all conjecture. We don't know, but it's whatever. But that is cool. I mean, they did also come out and say that there is a Titanfall 3 in development. So we know there's gonna be another Titanfall.
Well, it said there's a new title in the Titanfall franchise. So whether it's a 3 or it could be a mobile-based game like everyone else is going. So who the fuck knows?
I mean, I would hope not. I mean, Titanfall, with all its issues, and I have some issues with Titanfall too, that I'll talk about in a little bit. But the gameplay is fucking solid, and it's good. Like I don't think people give Titanfall the time, but Titanfall is one of the tightest. Like, and I don't mean tightest as in like fucking skateboard, I'm cool. Like, just literally like mechanically tight fucking shooters out there right now. Like, I was just playing earlier today because they have their Attack on Titanfall event going on. Which is like a goofy game mode. But it was super fun. Like, and it just jumping back into, I was like, damn, this game is so good. I was like, oh, why did I stop playing this game? And then I like remembered, I'm like, fuck, that's why I stopped playing the game. But so I just think people should give it a chance. I'm a little scared because of with EA how they are. Because right now Titanfall had no microtransactions. The only microtransactions they had, well, they had microtransactions, but they weren't game breaking. They were just cosmetic. You could just buy cosmetic. There was all the DLC was free. There was no fucking pay to win. And with EA acquiring them, I'm a little worried that like the next Titanfall will come out and it's gonna be like, hey, buy all these loot boxes that have guns in them. Like,
pimp out your mech because you need to buy.
I do think it's a little weird that like, you know, Vince Zampella and shit, they all want to like leave Activision and be like, fuck you, Activision, we're gonna go be independent, and then they fucking get bought out by EA. It's kind of like,
how's that
and I kind of like that because I have a little issue with Vince, so it's kind of like I kind of like watching you eat shit type of thing. But
that's funny. Well, they're also working on a game set in the Star Wars franchise, and a VR gaming experience. That's all.
Yeah.
If all else they have, that's all they say they're working on. So
I would love to
again,
know what Star Wars game they're working on.
yeah, I would love to know what they're working on. But this is again, this is more of a business release. This is not much for gamers.
Yeah.
I mean, it affects the gamers like us, but this is really for their investors. Like, hey, we bought this company. They make these epic games. Invest more money into us, and we're going to continue making you more money back. So that's basically what this release is for. But
I'm gonna do something right here, right now. So
Okay.
just let's mark this now.
okay, go for
12:04 CST at 11:10.
Okay.
Matt said that Respawn Entertainment, now owned by EA, is going to be working on the next Star Wars Commando game. Is that what the first one was called? It was for Xbox. Star Wars Republic Commando.
it. Yeah, Republic Commando.
That's what fucking Respawn's working on. I just gave myself chills because that's one of my favorite games. And if oh my god, if they fucking made that, oh shit, I would suck EA's dick for that game. Oh my god, I
Too
would
bad you're
love
gonna
EA forever.
blow the shit out of them in a couple of minutes.
I know, yeah. Now I'm trying to suck up to him a little bit because I'm gonna shit all over him in 5 seconds. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. This next story, I guess we can suck up a little bit. GameStop. I'm also gonna call some bullshit on this one too. GameStop came out and they're like, hey, we sold through all our stock of Xbox One X's. Look how awesome it is.
Yeah.
We're definitely gonna try to get some more restocked. And that came from their SVP of merchandising, Bob Pazzone.
Pazoom.
Yeah. The maker of
about
the
that.
what is that called? The pizza that's folded in the
Calzone.
calzone. Yeah, he's a cousin of okay, whatever.
Twice
Okay,
removed.
I don't know. I thought it was Pazzones. No, Pazzone. Wasn't Pazzone what Pizza Hut called calzones?
Oh yeah, because they put a P
Okay.
in front of it. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember now. Anyway, so that's neat. That's really, really cool. That's exciting for Xbox, exciting for Microsoft. I'm gonna call some bullshit though because I'm pretty sure GameStop either bought not very many extras, sell-through units, or they maybe were holding the sell-through units because I know that Walmart has like 15. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know my GameStop that I go to and other GameStops around the area had just pre-orders and maybe 1 or 2 extra units.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, it's not like they bought a bunch of extra. And I know from personal experience when I worked at GameStop, when a new console came out, we never got very many extra units until after like the initial wave.
Yeah.
So we would sell and like maybe I don't know. I think this may be some like more marketing on it than actual good sales numbers. Not saying the Xbox One X didn't sell well. It probably did sell well. I'm thinking it should sell well, but I don't know. I would just reserve judgment until we actually know like everything. Because
Yeah, they did not release their numbers, so
yeah,
it's them just saying, hey, we almost sold all of them, but we forgot there was a pallet in 8 warehouses. So
yeah,
fuck
it's like
us.
that's what makes me a little worried, and that's just because from my personal experience with GameStop, it's like I feel like what they would do, like a lot of times they'll sell themselves short almost to then be like, look, we have a bunch of stock, just like they did with the SNES Classic, where like they were like, dude, everybody needs to go get a fucking SNES Classic, and every week the GameStop I go to gets like 5 SNES Classics, and yeah, they sell them, but it's like they're not as hard to find as everybody thought they were because they keep getting a steady supply of them. Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. I guess through this holiday how the Xbox One X sells.
Again, this was also a news that was first talked about by the Wall Street Journal. So again, this is more of an investor type of a push. But I agree with you. There's some sort of bullshit involved on that thing.
Yeah, just maybe some like marketing PR spins on that, but definitely. This one's pretty straight up. This is actually surprising for Nintendo. This next story we have.
Finally, we get something like this.
Yeah, I actually think I'm gonna go after this, and I'm actually gonna subscribe. Hulu is now on the Switch, so you can.
I don't understand how Netflix has not stepped up their game to that.
So earlier,
how is Netflix everywhere? Like especially with Stranger Things and shit out, like just coming out. Like how do they not pushed for that on the Switch? It doesn't make any sense to me.
So from what I understood, Netflix came out. I think it was like the president of Netflix or some shit was like, "We're ready to go. All we need is the okay from Nintendo." This was a few months ago, and they were like, "Nintendo just says like they're not ready or whatever." So I'm not sure maybe if like Hulu threw Netflix or through Switch some cash or through Nintendo some cash. I don't know what's going on.
The only thing I can think of is maybe there's too much nudity in Netflix compared to Hulu, because Hulu majority of it is TV shows. majority.
Yeah, but they have like South Park and stuff, right? They have Family Guy and like.
Yeah, but that's not nudity. I mean that's I mean if
That's
this is a
true. I
kid,
mean, maybe
I mean I don't know. I mean
that would just
I
piss
don't
me
think this
off.
should
Like,
matter because that means your parents aren't keeping track of their kids and not putting the
yeah,
fucking parental locks on the goddamn program. So I don't know. But
I don't know.
this is
That's
super
exciting.
awesome.
I actually wanna go sub to Hulu. I just need to figure out if you can sub to Hulu and not get fucking ads, because that's why I always stop watching Hulu, is because they make me watch ads, and I'm like, I'm not gonna pay you money and then watch ads.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Yeah,
haven't had Hulu in a long time. I think I may get back into it and see if I cancel cable and maybe just watch everything a day behind because I hardly watch anything live anyway. Besides
yeah,
for
same
sports.
here.
I may just hop back on the Hulu/Netflix bandwagon. This is cool because you can pick it up and walk around your house with it, and then it'd be cool to maybe buy another dock and just dock it somewhere. Because right now, like my Comcast box has Netflix built into it.
Hmm.
So if I search for something and it's on Netflix, it'll actually pull it up and let me watch it in like an instant. Like it's
Yeah,
pretty slick.
yeah. My
But
Comcast has that. Like, you have Comcast, or who do you have over there?
Comcast Xfinity, yeah.
Okay, okay. Yeah, so
So
mine does too, but I don't know about yours. But like the fucking Netflix is super slow on the box, and it just like
it's
just
slower,
upsets
yeah.
me.
It's
Like,
slower,
yeah,
but
it's
it
like,
does use your internet. I
yeah.
was like, oh, maybe it just uses the data from the. No, it actually uses your internet cap. So
Oh,
if
that's
you're watching a
lame.
ton of shit, it knocks out. It's just like you're watching on your computer or anything else.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not that fast, but it's easy just to talk to your remote and it pops up. So,
But yeah, but
having,
I've
but
also heard
having,
the same thing about Hulu on the Switch. There's some reviews, or not really reviews, but just people tweeting about it.
yeah,
That the app does run a little slow, and some people are having some issues with crashes and stuff like that. So maybe that's what it was. Maybe Netflix doesn't. Maybe Nintendo or Netflix, whoever, doesn't want the app to be shitty.
well, I can also
Before they
see it
jump
because
on.
like on a system like this where you can have multiple windows open, like say you have Zelda running and then you want to switch over to Hulu, I can see that sucking some major resources
Yeah.
to switch it. And if it's going to close the game or just try to keep it open because you have like a save state
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I know
for
what
the
you're
game.
saying.
So I don't know. I mean,
I think it would have to function like a game where it'd be like, if you open this app, it'll close this app. I would assume, but I
I
don't know.
don't know.
We'll see.
I don't
Regardless,
I don't
yeah,
have more than one game on my Switch at a time because I have two digital copies. That's all I have. So I couldn't
yeah.
tell you if I had a copy and I tried to switch to a game that's digital, I don't know what it would do. I don't know what it would tell me. That's me.
Okay.
I'm a piece
Well,
of
that's
shit though.
yeah.
So
No, it's fine. You're not, no, not today. So this next little segment we call Itching and Burning. That was kind of the news for the week. There's some cool stuff, but it's not a lot of video game related, like we were saying. It's a lot of business shit. Regardless, anyway. So this is our Itching and Burning segment. This is usually what the internet is pissed off about. But I said, fuck that. I want to bitch because I'm really, really, really angry. So I just got done right before the podcast. I was playing Star Wars Battlefront 2 through the EA Access program because I've subbed to EA Access when they announced it at that E3. I was excited for it. The program is pitched that, it's $30 a year and you get unlimited access to this vault of games and you get early access to video games and you get 10 hours of playtime. I remember this very vividly. You can play them. They said, I don't think they used Mass Effect. I can't remember what game they used. But I remember, on the screen they had like NHL and shit. They were like, you can play NHL just for 10 hours. The full game you have unlocked for 10 hours, 4 days before launch.
Yep.
And when the program first came out, that's how it was, and it was amazing. I remember playing NHL. I remember playing every game that came the fuck out, even if I wasn't gonna buy it. I'd play it for 10. I'd just burn through it for 10 hours. Mm-hmm. Well, the kind of like the clouds started rolling in, and I started to realize when not Mass Effect, Titanfall 2 was announced.
yeah.
Titanfall 2 wasn't on the EA Access program.
Okay.
And I was pissed because Titanfall 1 was on the program. Why was not Titanfall 2 on the program? I was pissed. I was fucking livid. Like, you're an EA published game. I don't think a single EA game hasn't been on that program. But since Titanfall has a stick up their ass and they're like, oh, we're better than everybody because we're fucking fuck the publisher. They think they're so cool. They weren't on that program, and that's why I literally boycotted Titanfall 2. I was like, I will not, because I was super pumped for that game. I was going to buy it. I love Titanfall 1. Did not buy Titanfall 2.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't spent $1 on Titanfall 2 because I have it through the EA Access program.
Yeah.
Because it's now been added to the vault. So I was pissed about that, but whatever. I moved on. Then Mass Effect Andromeda rolled around. No. What game came after that? Titanfall 2. It must have been Mass Effect. Mass
Handle.
Effect Andromeda rolled around, and I was pumped, super pumped. I think I was gonna stream it. I don't know if I was gonna stream it on the channel. I don't remember what timeline that was, but I was super pumped for Mass Effect Andromeda. Game came out. I was expected to fucking bust through that story as much as I could. I was super excited for Mass Effect. So they did this thing. Have you played Mass Effect Andromeda?
I have not. I have not played it.
So Mass Effect Andromeda, you start on this one planet, and you run around this planet. But when you're done with this planet, you go to this fucking like alien facility, and you're supposed to go through the facility, and that's how you get to the next planet.
Yeah.
That's like through the story reasons or whatever. But that's kind of like the stopping point. The demo fucking stops. And it's like, thanks for playing the first little bit of Mass Effect. Pre-order the game, and then when it comes out, you can play the rest. And I was like, wait, what? Like, I've only been playing for 45 minutes. Like, I'm supposed to have 10 hours of game time. And I was pissed. I was furious. I was like, this is wrong, right? Like,
Yeah.
This is fucked up. So I looked online, and they're like, no, they did this now. Like, they do this so you can't just bust through the story mode. I was like, well, that's fucking retarded. But maybe it's because Mass Effect is trash. And that game turned out to be a fucking garbage heap.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why they did it. So people couldn't see how bad it was.
Yeah, they're like, oh, let's give it a little bit of a taste because this game sucks and get the pre-order money, and then okay, I see that.
Because the game, like what you played on the planet, you're like, oh, this is pretty fun. This is Mass Effect. But after that planet, you're like, this is fucking garbage. You know what I mean? So I was like, oh, maybe that's why they did it. Maybe it was the developer's choice to do.
Yeah.
Maybe Mass Effect was like, oh, we gotta not let them see everything. So I think there was another game in there, but I can't remember. God, I'm trying to think of the games that came out to EA Access. Regardless, what the fuck ever. And then what happened was, just recently, I was playing Battlefront 2, and I was like, okay, I was playing it, and I'm having an awful fucking time with the game. I think the game's garbage, but what really pissed me off was I got to a story part. Instead of going to the next cutscene, it was like, thanks for playing the fucking demo of Battlefront 2. You buy the fucking game when it comes out, and I was like, no, fuck this. And I was super pissed because what they're doing now is they're charging me $30 a year to play demos.
Yeah.
They're not letting me have 10 hours, and it's like, oh, and people are like, because I was bitching about it, and I was like, and like I was looking online and shit, and people were like, oh, you can play the multiplayer for 10 hours. I don't want to play that game's fucking multiplayer.
Yeah.
I don't want to play any of this game's multiplayer because the multiplayer is fucking tacked down and garbage. Like, this is why I had EA Access. You pitched it to me as 10 hours of early access, you know what I mean? All this bullshit.
The full game for whatever you want to do for 10 hours.
You're literally giving me a fucking demo now because I'm paying you a fucking yearly fee. And like, and people are like, oh, well, you get a discount still. Yeah, you get a discount on the microtransactions that they destroy you for in NHL or whatever, which I will not buy, you know what I mean? And I think I'm just done. Like, I think I'm just done with EA's bullshit. I think I'm done with fucking this EA Access. The next time it rolls around the next billing cycle when it's like, hey, you fucking resub, I'm going to be like, nope. Because I'm so tired of this shit. Because what pisses me off is like, there's no, and I was bitching about this on Twitter before. Like, there's no, like, EA Access hasn't come out and said anything. My Twitter was blowing up right now. Maybe that was them. Let me check. Nope, it wasn't fucking them. I was gonna say maybe they fucking were like, hey, sorry, but no.
Hey, we're watching your podcast and just wanted to...
Yeah, no, EA Access, they never hit me up because I was like, what the fuck's going on? Like, they never said anything. What was funny is I actually had a screenshot of when they were talking about EA Access at one of the E3s. Titanfall 2 was on like the box art, like the key art or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, how can you put it on the fucking key art but not offer it on the program? And I tweeted that out to him one day, and then the next day it's not on the fucking key art anymore. I was like, what the fuck are you talking? Like, so they obviously see this shit, but they don't have the balls to come. If they just came out and said like, this is what we're doing now, the thing is, I think people would just be like, no, I'm fucking done, because that's what they're doing. They're charging you $30 a month or a year, I'm sorry, for demo access to be able to play a demo of the game. And it's like,
that's stupid.
That should be free if you're just gonna let me play a demo. And it's, for one, it's like it's leaving a bad taste in my mouth with EA. And for one, it's bad with Star Wars. Like, now I wasn't gonna buy Star Wars in the first place after starting to play it because it was so bad. But I was like, well, I got 10 hours to kill. I like the story, but I hate the fucking gameplay. Let me try to get through it. And it's like, nope. And I was like, no. Wow. Like, I'm just so pissed at EA. I always try to defend EA when people are like, oh, they're just a money-hungry corporation. That's all they care about is fucking money and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, they make good games. They care about the art of the game. I don't fucking know anymore because, like, they closed down Visceral, which I know there was other reasons behind that, but, like, there was all that shit. And now this is, like, it was such a good program when they pitched it. You know what I mean? You get discounts.
Yeah, because I was really looking into it, and then I just, like, I just can't get into it because I don't have that time. I don't even have 10 hours to invest in some games. I mean, like, unless I'm reviewing them, I don't have time to do it. So I was like, I just can't. can't get myself to see it. And every time you bring it up like this, I'm like, well, I don't see a reason for me to play it if I really only want to play the new games as quick as I can. But you're only gonna give me a discount on pre-order. Like, no, that's fucking stupid.
And I understand why they don't do it because, like, honestly, Star Wars probably doesn't have a 10-hour fucking campaign. You know what I mean? So I could probably bust through that in like 5 or 6 hours. But like, don't say that you offer 10 hours of playtime of the full game. You know what I mean? Like, that's how it was pitched when it first fucking came out. And now they're like, no, we offer you a demo.
Well, that's probably why they have that's why they have to resubscribe, because your terms and conditions change every single time. Like if it was if it was like a phone contract where you have this for 2 years, that's they could change whatever they want month to month now, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
they don't give a shit.
I don't know. I was just pissed. I'm just so pissed with EA. It's like it's getting to the point where like I just want to boycott EA shit, which is kind of good because I don't think EA is coming out with anything hot in the next while. I want to advise everybody, do not, like, I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Star Wars is like my blood, but do not fucking buy the new Star Wars Battlefront game. It is hot fucking garbage. Like, the mechanics are just awful. The gameplay is just bad. Like, it's just fucking terrible. I don't know. I'm so mad. I'm just so mad.
I haven't messed with it. I did not mess with it either.
But that's that.
You're good? Oh, you're good? Are you good now?
I'm good now.
You good? You get that off your chest?
Yeah, I had to. I was so mad.
All right, so I want to bring this up real quick, and we've been already just over an hour, but Black Friday ads actually got dropped yesterday and today for Best Buy, Walmart, and Target. So I'm going to kind of go through a couple of the games they have, and kind of the different deals they have. The PlayStation 4, if you're looking for a PlayStation 4, $100 off at Walmart on Black Friday. It's $199. If you're looking for a VR bundle, a PSVR bundle, it's $100 off, $299. You actually get a Gran Turismo Sport, the headset, and the PlayStation Move camera. That's pretty sick. You're looking for Xbox One, those are $189. There's One S. Those aren't the full blown. Now this was what I kind of was impressed with, is the Nintendo Switch Legend of Zelda Special Edition, the Explorers Edition. It's on sale for $49 on Black Friday at Walmart.
And that Explorers Edition is the base game.
Yeah.
And you get a cool like strategy guide.
Strategy guide and like a 2-sided map, I think it said.
Yeah. And how much was that? You said $49?
$49, which is pretty damn good considering Nintendo games hardly go on sale. So, but to drop that to $49, that's impressive. If you're looking for subscription cards, $12.50 for 3 months. Excuse me. There's a Legend of Zelda DS bundle, 2DS. That's $79. It's green. I'm gonna go through some of the titles real quick. So if you're looking for $30, you got 2K18 Wrestling, Fractured Butthole, GTA 5, Uncharted, the new one, 1-2 Switch, the Need for Speed Payback. It literally has not been released yet. It comes out tomorrow. It's already on the $29 bin.
It's a great sign.
Yeah. Crash Bandicoot, Shadow of War. It looks like it's gonna be $29. Battlefield 1, Overwatch, Evil Within 2. I can't see all the games because, again, this is just a scan, so this is just what I can see at the top. It says 36 titles at that price. And all these start on the 23rd, which is Thanksgiving, at 6 p.m. in stores and online. So you don't have to go wait in line if you don't want. Call of Duty World War II is dropping to $43. There's a $20 bin. Looks like Knack 2, Injustice 2, Minecraft Story Mode. Forza, Ghost Recon, Horizon Zero Dawn, The Show 17. I think I'm gonna pick up Injustice 2, honestly, for $20. I think I'm gonna grab that.
Yeah, Injustice 2 is really great. The story is awesome, and
I love it. $12. Mafia 3, Dishonored 2, Titanfall 2, Call of Duty, Infinite Warfare. Excuse me. And these are both for PS4 and Xbox One. You can get them either way.
And when does this start?
What's up?
When does this start?
This starts on the 23rd. This is Thanksgiving Day.
Okay.
You can either go in the store at 6 p.m. at night and pick these up and wait in line, or you can try to get them online and get them shipped to the store or shipped directly to you. Walmart, I think, right now is doing free shipping, so if you can grab it either way, jump on it.
Yeah. So I just want to kind of jump in real fast.
Go for it.
And um, I'm not trying to like shill out GameStop or anything, but they are doing it's a pre-Black Friday sale.
Yeah.
For Power Up Rewards members, exclusively for the Elite Pro member, their new Elite Pro member, and their
Yeah.
Pro members. And that starts tomorrow and runs through the 12th, so it's this weekend. They don't have all the prices out for everything, but they have some stuff you can look at online.
Okay.
There's some definitely good things I would definitely check out. The Assassin's Creed Ezio collection is $25 for
That's
PS4,
pretty
Xbox One. BioShock collection $20. Borderlands collection $15. Doom's $20 for PC, I believe. And Dishonored, the new expansion, or what the new spin-off or whatever, is $20, and Dishonored 2 is $20. Fallout Game of the Year is $30. Grand Theft Auto is $30. Has-Been Heroes $10. LA New Wars $9. Mafia is $15. Like, and that's just what they have. The Elder Scrolls Morrowind Complete Edition, so that's the online game with the new expansions, $25. It's normally $60.
That's not bad.
I'm excited for that or whatever, just because it's not something I have to go wait in line for. It's not something I have to worry about, Thanksgiving to go out at 6 o'clock at night for. I like that GameStop. Unfortunately, they aren't going to be open this holiday on fucking Thanksgiving, so I don't know what the fuck they're doing there. So that's kind of weird, but
That's
I
good
like
for them. I really don't think people need to be open at Thanksgiving. That's a whole different story. But you can get all this stuff online now. Like, the only reason why I went out last year is to pick up, like, a phone for my wife's dad that he needed. I'm like, well, he kind of needs it now. Let's just go wait in line for, 30 minutes, and I can go grab a phone real quick from Walmart. But that's really it.
I mean, I know, we're kind of talking about, the game deals and stuff. My whole thing is, I have never seen in my, 6 years of looking at this shit, when I worked at GameStop and whatnot, and when I was buying video games myself and stuff, I've never seen a good, gaming deal for Black Friday. And maybe that's just me, the stuff I look at.
Mm-hmm.
But I've never seen something that was, bust down the doors for.
No, these aren't doorbusters. The only thing doorbuster is not really for gaming. If you want to get a TV on Black Friday, I really highly against it.
Because it's always usually the end of the last year's model.
What it is when I worked at Best Buy, a lot of the models are just made for Black Friday. So if it's broken, there's no replacements for it. So it doesn't work, or it looks like shit, I need to return it. Okay, cool. Well, here's your money back. Or you can put this money to something else, because they literally only made it for one day. And that's it. You're not going to ever get it again. So, and a lot of those TVs, they break in a year or two, right after that, because they're made just cheap as shit just to get them out the door to just clear out components.
Yeah, Walmart does that a lot, because we actually got a 4K TV, when it was a 4K TV from the brand was TCL, some fucking brand, Chinese knockoff brand. And it, it's a decent picture and stuff. And the TV we still have it, and it's working, but we got it after Black Friday. It was the Black Friday TV that was, it's on sale for $400.
And nobody picked up.
It up. So then it went on sale for $299. You know what I mean? So it was I'm highly against those go out at 6 o'clock at night and wait in line type of things.
Yeah.
Especially for video games, because usually it's the digital sales that I'm really excited for. So I'm really excited for PlayStation and Xbox and hopefully Nintendo to do their digital sales, because those are always great.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope that if the digital sales match the same prices that they are in store, I wouldn't even go out. But they're usually always cheaper physically. So if they change,
they're trying to get rid of those copies.
So who knows? Hopefully. But anyway, going to Target, they also have the $199 PS4. It's that seems to be the big buy, because it's literally right on their front page.
Don't they retail for $199 though?
No, they $299.
Okay.
So they're $100 off. Well, they may be dropping to $199. They just may be swinging it a different way.
Okay. So that's why I'm always what's the word? Cautious about that shit, because I'm always are they just gonna drop it to $199 after the holiday, and the PS4 Pro will go down $100 and
They may, but I mean, yeah, it can wait. So they have $15 games. They have For Honor, Forza 3, Final Fantasy 15 is a $15 game. Watch Dogs 2, and a couple of games I can't read. That's just the Resident Evil 7. $25. They have Ghost Recon, Injustice 2, Grand Theft Auto, Crash Bandicoot. So those games are actually cheaper already at Walmart by $5 if you wanted to go to get Injustice 2. Assassin's Creed Origins is $35.
I highly recommend everybody pick up that game.
That just came out. NHL 18, WWE 2K18, Sims 4, Battlefield 1.
Sims 4 is not even out yet, and it's already on sale.
It's gonna be on sale for $35. Yeah, for
Oh my god.
so. $35 may be worthwhile getting the Assassin's Creed Origins at Target. If you have the red card at Target, you get an extra 5% off. So hey, there's
Nice.
that as well. $29.99. These are 50% off games: Madden 18, Overwatch, Shadow of War, Fractured Butthole, Just Dance 2018, Evil Within 2, Destiny 2, Wolfenstein 2, FIFA 18, and NBA 2K18. Those are the big gaming deals. They also have the Zelda Green 2DS. Lego Dimensions is 50% off at Target. If you're interested in that, that's kind of dying out a little bit, but at least
Yeah, do you remember that what Traveler or whatever the developer is like, we're not doing that anymore, so just be warned that
yeah, TT.
you could always wait on that. Yeah, TT Games, whatever they're called.
All Xbox Live and PlayStation Network subscription cards are $10 off for the year. So if you want to subscribe, you want to get your Xbox Live or PlayStation Plus cheaper for the year, $10 off at Target. And I think that's it for games. Best Buy has a $20, $30 bin as Destiny 2, Madden, basically all the EA games. On top of all the EA games, FIFA, NBA, Madden, and Destiny. That's their chunk. Call of Duty is going to be $40. And I think that's all I can really see through.
Whoa.
That's all I can see through Best Buy. It's like, again, this is a scan. And the problem is that a lot of these ads, they don't keep all their shit together. So you have to scroll through like 50 fucking things. Teeny Wiener asking if we've seen the Thor movie. I have not seen the Thor movie. I have a kid and I can't go to the movie theater when I want, unfortunately, anymore. Like I wanted to. Okay, here we go.
I don't watch Marvel shit, so.
Let's see. Best Buy, $24.99. Call of Duty Crash, Noir. What was it? Noir Automata. What we just talked about. Nier Automata.
Oh, Nier.
That's gonna be
yeah.
$24.99. That's pretty good price, I guess.
Yeah, that game's like literally, like I said, a lot of people's game of the year, so I would definitely check that out if you're interested.
Yeah, they also have the $100 off on the PSVR as well. $34.99 bin, Fractured Butthole, Assassin's Creed Origins, Forza. Yeah, they got a chunk. In 29, they have the games are basically the same for everywhere. But I think Walmart had the best deal for Injustice. You may have to go through. I think when we get closer to it, we may have an article come out, maybe listing what the best. If you're looking to spend $20, this is the type of games you should probably grab. Maybe we'll do something like that. That sounds fun.
I also want to let everybody know right now.
Yeah.
This is just breaking news from Wario64 on Twitter. There's a pricing error on GameStop.com, and you can get Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 of the PS4 for free. So
what?
Yeah, it's free for some reason. I'm gonna pick up store order
that
right
seems,
now. So.
Let's
see if this goes through.
That seems kind of bad.
This error has occurred. Please try again later.
Ain't that about a bitch?
Yeah, let me see if I can get it shipped to my fucking house.
Nintendo Switch is getting a Best Buy ad. Looks like a controller stand, maybe charging stand, a case, maybe a Pro controller or an off-brand Pro controller, $20. Odyssey and Zelda not on sale. So if you want that, go to Walmart. Walmart had the Zelda Explorer Edition on sale. $25 off Nintendo collectibles, which are kind of boring. Nintendo Switch games, $25. Bomberman, Sonic Forces, and 1-2 Switch. PlayStation Great Value titles, $14.99. Uncharted Collection, Last of Us, and Ratchet and Clank, $14. And Mafia is $15 everywhere. Yeah, so the games are basically duplicated no matter where you go. So, yeah, they're all the same companies. They're just dropping the same price. That's all they are. So yeah, like Matt said, hopefully maybe the digital games would be the same price, and that would save you a trip. And that's about it. That's it. Is there anything else you want to go over? Are we good?
I don't think so. I'm trying to get this fucking game to work. I want to get this free game,
You ain't
so
gonna
I'm
get that
just
shit for
fucking
free.
around with that.
You ain't going to get it for free. That's not gonna happen.
I don't know. Happens before.
For
Oh,
free?
shit.
You're high.
Yeah, I got. I can't remember what I fucking got.
Ow, fuck.
God damn.
Yeah, so other than that, guys, we're good to go. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the bits. If you haven't followed, we do this. If this is your first time here, we do this every Thursday night. Usually approximately at what was it, 9 p.m. PST. That may change, usually a little later, because we always screw something up before we start and we have to redo something. But we again, Matt is going to be streaming. He said Sunday to Monday. It's going to be your extra life, 25 hours.
Yeah, I'm trying to personally raise $500. I'm at 290 right now, so if you guys want to help out, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. Just hang out with them. Even just chat with them. Even if you're flat broke, just come hang out with them.
Oh yeah, I mean, even if you can just another update right now. Sorry, just come back to this.
Okay.
The GameStop order went through. I couldn't pick it up at the store. I had to choose ship to home. So I just had to put in my credit card. It is discounting it to free. So we're gonna see what happens. Follow me on Twitter for more information. I'm at 16_bitbear. You can always check it out.
I'm still calling bullshit. I am still calling.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'll keep everybody updated. For Honor is also free. You can get that For Honor for Xbox One for free. It's discounted for free. We're gonna try.
If you don't wait till Black Friday, yeah, you can.
Just gonna try to get all these games for free.
If it works, that'd be impressive. I'd be really impressed.
Yeah, we'll see.
So yeah, this weekend we're gonna have what was that game called?
Sorry.
Darwin Project.
Darwin
We're
Project.
gonna play Darwin Project a little this week. Matt's gonna do his 25-hour extra live stream. I'm gonna probably be running around like crazy around the house, so I'll pop in and out when I can. Other than that, I think we're good. Everyone, hope you have a good night. I am Jason, aka Klutz Leo. You can find me anywhere on the internet as Klutz Leo. Please be sure to follow me. Follow GameOctane on Twitch and Twitter. We got a lot of cool stuff planned. We have to still plan out our 100 follower special stream. It's gonna be pretty awesome, and hopefully there's gonna be drinks involved because I want to get drunk and let's just play some Jackbox because that's gonna be the shit.
I'm down for that.
Go ahead, tell them when we can find you, Matt.
Sorry, yeah, I'm fucking with this GameStop.
God damn it.
They can find me at 16_bitbear on Twitter, and I'll be there letting you guys know if I got all these free games from GameStop. So just go follow me there, and
I doubt it.
That's
okay.
Cool. Yeah, I mean we'll fucking see. But and then also, I mean, I guess I'm on Xbox at 16-bit spell the word 16-bit. You can add me on there. We can play Destiny or whatever. But then I'm usually on GameOctane streaming and stuff. So yeah, definitely.
Cool. And with that, the party's gonna end tonight. I may play some Fortnite. I may jump in a little bit. I don't know. I may pop in the stream right after this. So if you guys stick around, hang out. I'll probably get on the stream. I'll let you know if I'm not. I'm gonna get some water because my throat is hurting for talking about this hour and a half. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and we will catch you guys next time. Have a good night.